Well, hello, this is Rochelle, and welcome to my channel. For today, we're going to be doing a printable by Ella Roetz, and I'm going to be doing this in my Dayspring Illustrated Faith Big Bible. And to lay down some background color, I have just decided to do my new favorite technique with the Kylie Contour Makeup Brush and Gelatos. So if you haven't seen me do it, all I do is I scribble some gelato onto my non-stick craft mat, and I pick the color up with the contour brush, the makeup brush, and then I just rub it through the stencil onto the page. And it leaves beautiful textured pigment. Couldn't get that word right now. On the page, and right here I'm using the cinnamon and nougat, or it might be cinnamon and turmeric, I'm not sure. Anyways, using two spicy flavors to color the background page. And then while I'm at it, I've learned now, don't wipe off all the pigment just yet. Do what you need to do. So I splattered some splatters by just adding water and then just tapping the brush onto the page. And then also highlighted the verse, which for today's page is in Isaiah 54, verse 10. And it says, though the mountains may be moved and fall into the sea, his love for us will not be shaken. And that is the apt theme of this printable, which is, and I'm gonna try, it's UTHANDO LWAKHO, which means your love. And there's a beautiful song, Zulu song, with this title as well, and I'll try and link a video down below so that you can go and have a listen to that. It's one of my favorites at the moment, and it's just beautiful, understanding the love of God for us. This printable was done by Ella with the verse in 1 John 4, speaking where God is love and defining what God's love is if he is love. And I enjoyed reading that, but obviously I had already illustrated that verse in pretty much every Bible I own. So I did this in Isaiah 54 verse 10. When things like that happen, remember that you can cross-reference and you can Google a little bit and find other verses that might be relevant. And in that way you can get through your Bible and all kinds of fun. So for art-wise, I cut out the girl. She is gorgeous. And then what I did with the faux washi strips is I added one washi strip that is from my local Oriental store in gold, and then the first washi, and then I took my scissors and I distressed the edges of the wording faux washi for just some extra texture. What I'm doing here is something I saw from Lindsay Decor. I'm taking a piece of textured paper and I laid down a strip of glue, and then I just folded it over so that it's already stuck to the background paper before I put it through my sewing machine. It's such a joke. I don't sew. I went throughout high school with staplers in my seams because I would not sew. So yeah, I got this little Take-A-Lot sewing thing. It doesn't work very well, but it got the effect done. So I'm thinking whether I should put the strip on top there and make it look like a little bit of a, I don't know, embellishment, but decided in the end to put it close to her mouth as though she is singing of God's love for her. So I'm loving all the texture and all the elements to this page, and I reached a point where I kind of had to say to myself, okay, it's time to stop now, Rochelle. I just wanted to use everything on this page. It's such a beautiful printable, and it just made me happy. I've got this alpha stamp set by Creative Retreat, and it looked similar to me than the font or the wording she used in the printable. And so I'm just printing out God is love, so adding that to the words that is already on the page. the Zulu words, and I'm quite liking the variance and just all of the beauty of it. I'm using Mink. It's a pigment ink by Creative Retreat, and that just makes sure that it stays there. Like I said, I wanted to use everything, and I just knew I was going a little bit overboard, and so I stopped. Just adding these circles because I love it with my various wording, and then cutting off the edges. I did end up adding a Felicity Jane faux leather rose gold alpha stickers in to spell out the word love, which I did off camera. And for here I just put the UTHANDO word on the top and the cross verse reference next to God is love, which is 1 John, and then stamping out my date and calling it a day. Really loved this printable. Go pick yours up today and join in on the fun. Thank you so much for joining me, for watching, for staying tuned to the channel, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.